Before the video starts, I suggest getting headphones, earbuds, or AirPods to really get the optimal sound experience, and then grab a couple of goldfish as well. So pause the video, grab those things, then come back and enjoy the video. On that note, enjoy the video. Ambition. The kind of thing where I feel like you either have too much of it or none at all. But this summer, me and my parents decided to do a bike trip from Buffalo to Albany along the Erie Canal Trail. I mean, it's only 360 miles, no biggie, right? So we rented this massive truck that was way too big for the three of us, found a way to pack all our stuff in the back, and set sail. The plan is to drive out to Buffalo, drop the truck off at the Buffalo airport, and bike all the way back. Got it? Good. So we're here in Buffalo after a 5-hour drive. It looks like it might rain, we don't know, but we have 32 miles today on the first day. So I guess this is the official start. Let's go. A literal storm is brewing behind us, and we're headed straight for it. So then technically it's not really behind us, but you get the idea.
It's a 20% chance scattered thunder showers, increasing to 40%.
You're kidding. Increasing to 40.
I almost think we should. Maybe we should just plow through.
That was short.
Let's do it. What are you doing, man?
Okay, so we made it to the hotel room. I didn't really get to film a lot on the trail today because I didn't have my phone readily available. I'll try and do that more, but we made it. We did end up kind of biking through a storm. There was thunder, a little bit of lightning, a little bit of rain, but nothing intense. But we did make it. We're here. It's really weird. This room is huge. It literally has a jacuzzi. Why? We have no idea. But now it's time for some dinner, and since the town that we're staying at is called Lockport, that means that there's a bunch of locks right here on the Erie Canal. So we might check this out. And after that, time for day 2. It's day 2. We have 42 miles today. So as you can see, today consisted of a whole lot of nothing. Just fields, trees, and canal as far as the eye could see. We actually found this part where the canal is a bridge that goes over another waterway, which was pretty cool. It ended up being a total of 44 miles to Brockport, which is where we'd stay for the night. And we even caught some fireworks the day before the 4th of July. Day 3, about 35 miles from Brockport to Fairport, which is just outside of Rochester. It was pretty much just more of yesterday, lots of countryside. As we got towards Rochester, it started to get a little more exciting. We started crossing over the canal and going under highway bridges a few times. My mom has family in Fairport, which is right by the canal, so they decided to let us crash for the night. We got there around noon, and well, the rest is history. I didn't film anything from yesterday. We went swimming, hung out for a bit, then we had a big dinner, like it was really big. And then we had a fire pit later on, and then we pretty much went to bed. So now it's day 4. We have, I think, about like 40 miles today. This should be pretty interesting. We got to a town called Clyde around 12:30 to eat lunch. I actually ended up getting a flat tire, but it got fixed up relatively quick. That's not true actually, it took us like a whole hour, and at some point another bike group stopped by and asked us if we needed help, and then they gave us some patch kits, and then we chatted for a long time actually, and However, after that, this is where everything started to go downhill. Turns out our hotel is 20 miles south of the trail, and the only roads that get there go through literal country farmland. We're talking big open fields in the middle of nowhere on a 90-degree day. None of us were ready for this long stretch of heat and absolute nothingness as far as the eye could see. We ended up going almost 49 miles in total, arriving at our supposedly historic hotel a few hours later in Seneca Falls. So, obviously we went 20 miles off the trail to get to Seneca Falls, so that means it's about the same distance to get back. It's day 5 with about 44 miles in total. The only thing that threatened us on the way back was a little bit of rain, but other than that, it was way easier than the day before. Turns out this part of the trail is actually on the old, abandoned Erie Canal, which is much more skinny and shallow. It started to rain a little bit, but we were fine, and it actually lightened up again. But after a little bit, the clouds came back.
Looks like another storm's coming.
And well, this is fun. Rain jackets back on, riding through the rain. So it did end up getting sunny again, and it actually got pretty hot too. We only had a little bit more to go before we reached our destination, Syracuse, in a Marriott hotel. It's not every day you get to bring bikes to a second floor of a hotel. Okay. This is nice.
You know, one of those like luggage rack things?
Just give me a pillow and I'll literally be happy.
Right. Okay.
I just need a pillow now. Ooh, by the way, this is my bed.
Here's your pillow.
Ah! And my
that gonna be all right?
I'll be fine. I don't care if my feet hang over the edge. I'll be
I
happy.
think he's good.
Sleeping on the couch.
Tell him like, no.
It's not even a couch. Not a bad sleep for a couch sleep. It's gotten to the point where I can feel it in my wrist when I lean against the handlebars for too long, and even when I'm off the bike I can feel it too. That's why I put my gloves on. They actually help a lot. Believe it or not, my butt really isn't that sore, but my legs, yeah, I can feel it in those. All you can really do though is just keep riding. It's okay, I mean, you kinda get used to it. You kinda tune everything out and just ride. Now day 6, we exit Syracuse and enter a whole bunch of nothing for about 44 miles. It was a pretty uneventful day. I mean, we saw a train, but like... At one point, we actually join back with the new canal for a bit, but then we go back into absolute nothingness until we eventually get to... Rome for another stay in the Hampton Inn to rest up after 50 total miles of biking. We had to get up early on the morning of day 7 to try and dodge some rainstorms that were supposed to come later that day, but it got sunny pretty quick. And then this happened. What? Detour time. Gotta take a detour to get back on the trail because it's closed. It's a very long way. We're going over highways. This is nuts. Okay, now we're getting back on the trail. Actually, we're like less than a mile away from our destination, which is Little Falls, New York. It's little, very little. Well, these are the afternoon showers we were talking about. I don't know if it's gonna storm, but it's obviously raining, so there's that. It's very wet. So our bikes actually go in there, while we stay up there.
Look at the name. So cute.
There's the other room and the bathroom. It smells musty in here. This is huge. Is this even like a bathroom? There's a whole extra room for the toilet. Day 8. Pretty much a 42-mile stretch from Little Falls to our final night in Amsterdam. It was on and off between clouds and sunshine the whole way, and after a long, extremely bumpy stretch of trail, we finally made it to The Castle, which is this historic hotel in Amsterdam. Apparently, it used to be some kind of armory, but now it's a hotel, I guess. Actually, wait, I want to talk about this dinner for a sec because it was really good, possibly one of the best I've ever had, like ever, especially on the trip. Like, this was great. It was at this place, I think it was called Lorenzo's. It was in Amsterdam. It was on the other side of Amsterdam, the lane part of Amsterdam, where the castle is. That's where it is. Yeah. Anyway. It's day 9. It's the last day. We have like 50-something miles today. It's a lot, but last stretch. So that's right, it's the last day, and we have about 43 miles to Albany, which is the official endpoint of the trail, and about 10 more back to our house, so like 53 in total. Talk about a strong finish. It was pretty much smooth sailing the whole way. You could really feel the excitement building up as the previous 8 days led you to this moment, and the excitement only grew as we got closer and closer to Albany. But I'll stop talking and let the video speak for itself. It is the last leg, the last part of the trail. This is it. Buffalo to Albany. Yes! 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 Okay, now we just got a bike home. So we're back. I don't want to be here too long. I still have my helmet on. I didn't change. I didn't shower. I didn't do anything. I'm not even gonna shower. I'm gonna take an ice cold bath. Anyway, point is, I did that. I really did that. That's 400 miles. The trail itself is 360, but when you count all the detours we had to take and the little excursions to the hotel, it rounds out to be about 400 miles. It's a lot of miles. This gives me bragging rights. I don't care, okay? I would definitely rate it like an 8 or 9 out of 10 because, I mean, yeah, some parts were rough, some parts were not fun, but overall, I mean, it's just incredible. But yeah, that's how I biked from Buffalo to Albany in 9 days. That's how I biked across pretty much the entire state. It's nuts. Why do I keep hitting this thing? I need to stop doing that. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little documentary vlog type thing. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, all that kind of stuff. I don't need to say it. Instagram's in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I shouldn't get this on camera. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh my god. Helmet head.